Look at this image. Really look at it. To the untrained eye, it appears to be nothing more than a smudge of crimson light against the infinite canvas of the void, a pixelated bleed of red ink in a sea of darkness. But to astronomers, this faint blood-colored glow is terrifying. It is a ghost that haunts the mathematical foundations of our reality. This is what scientists have nicknamed a red monster. It is a galaxy discovered by the James Webb Telescope, sitting deep within the primordial dawn of the universe, less than 1 billion years after the Big Bang. The problem? It is gigantic. It is as massive as our own Milky Way, teeming with hundreds of billions of stars, and that is impossible. According to everything we know about how the universe grows, this object should not be here. It's like walking into a nursery and finding a fully grown bodybuilder sitting in a crib. The universe was not old enough to build a monster of this size, yet there it is, staring back at us. To understand why this red titan is a paradox, we must first look at the blueprint of cosmic construction. We call it the Lambda CDM model. It is the standard story of our universe. In this story, the universe begins as a hot, dense soup. Over billions of years, gravity works slowly. It starts small. Gas clumps together to form the first stars. These stars cluster into small, messy dwarf galaxies. Then, over eons, these dwarfs collide and merge, slowly building up into the majestic spirals and ellipticals we see today. It is a bottom-up process. Evolution takes time. You cannot build a skyscraper in a second. By our calculations, a galaxy the size of the Milky Way should take over 10 billion years to assemble. But the red monsters? They laughed at our timeline. They achieved maximum mass when the universe was merely an infant. They defied the blueprint. So why are they red? In astronomy, red light usually tells us one of two things: extreme distance or extreme age. The expansion of the universe stretches light waves, shifting them to the red end of the spectrum. This is called redshift. But there is another reason for the crimson hue: dust. Cosmic dust absorbs blue light and lets red light pass through, like a sunset on a smoggy day. These monsters are shrouded in thick curtains of ancient dust. But what is truly disturbing is what hides beneath that dust. The Webb telescope didn't just see gas, it saw stars, billions of them. And not just young blue stars. The spectral signature suggests these galaxies are packed with evolved stars, stars that have already lived fast and burned bright. This implies that these galaxies didn't just form quickly, they formed efficiently, converting gas into stars at a rate that defies the limits of physics. Let's put this efficiency into perspective. Normal galaxies are inefficient builders. They are messy eaters. When gas falls into a typical galaxy, only about 20% of it is actually turned into stars. The rest is blown away by stellar winds or supernovas. It is a wasteful process. But the red monsters? They are cosmic machines of perfect efficiency. They seem to convert nearly 80 to 100% of their available gas into stars. They wasted nothing. They grew at a frantic, impossible pace, gorging on the primordial soup until they became giants. Physics says this shouldn't happen. The energy from new stars should push the gas away, stopping the growth. This is called feedback. But in these monsters, the feedback failed. Or perhaps gravity in the early universe behaved differently. Whatever the cause, they broke the speed limit of creation.
The discovery of the red monsters has sent a shockwave through the scientific community. It forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. Is our timeline wrong? Are our measurements of the universe's age incorrect? Some radical theories suggest the universe might be twice as old as we think, 26 billion years instead of 13. That would give these monsters enough time to grow. But that creates other paradoxes. Others suggest that primordial black holes, ancient dense seeds formed in the first second of the Big Bang, acted as anchors, pulling gas together faster than normal matter ever could. If this is true, then the early universe was not a smooth, empty place. It was a minefield of invisible gravity traps, accelerating the birth of galaxies in the dark. We are trying to fit a puzzle piece that is simply too big for the whole. There is a more unsettling thought that lingers in the back of our minds. What if the model isn't just slightly off? What if it is fundamentally broken? Finding fully formed giants at the dawn of time is like finding a fossil of a modern human alongside a dinosaur. It disrupts the narrative of cause and effect. In the realm of surreal science, we must consider the impossible. Could these red monsters be glitches in the cosmic simulation? Artifacts of a programmed reality that rendered the background too quickly? Or are they remnants of a previous universe that survived the Big Crunch, passing through the bounce into our reality? These are not just galaxies. They are anomalies. They are ancient scars on the face of space-time that refuse to heal. The James Webb Telescope was built to see the beginning. We expected to find baby steps. Instead, we found giants running a marathon. The red monsters have proven that the universe is far more efficient, far more active, and far more mysterious than our arrogant equations assumed. Nature has found a way to fast-track creation. It tells us that chaos is a better architect than order. As we point our mirrors deeper into the abyss, finding more of these crimson titans, we are realizing that we are not the protagonists of this story. We are latecomers. The universe was bustling with life, with light, with massive empires of stars, long before we even existed as a concept. The Dark Ages were not dark, they were red. The red monsters are still out there, their ancient light just now reaching our lenses, carrying secrets from a time we can barely comprehend. They stand as silent sentinels, challenging us to rewrite our books. If physics is broken, then the adventure has only just begun. What do you think? Is the universe older than we know, or is something else acting in the dark? Let me know in the comments. If you want to explore more glitches in reality, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. I'm Nova, and this is Cosmos Unfold. Keep looking up, but be careful what you find in the dark.